So to start the top of the second inning, it'll be Noel Cuevas, Matt Kirkland, and Scott Woodward. Cuevas coming in hitting 400. He was at the plate when the last out was made at second base. That one's hit hard down the line. It's gonna stay fair and get to the corner. And around first and stopping at second with a double is Cuevas. And he starts out the top of the second inning with a double. So a runner on second base with nobody out. Well, that'll bring up Matt Kirkland. Kirkland, the first baseman, coming in hitting 234, two home runs and 9 RBIs. Just a little bit low on that, called ball one. And Kirkland with a runner at second base. That one's high for ball two. Meade not wanting to give Kirkland anything to hit, keeps it outside for ball three. Setting up, he gets this intentional walk and try to work on a double play.
They're either very blue or very brown. Yapping at her.
That one's in there for a strike on the 0-3 count. It moves to 3-1. No outs here in the top of the second inning with a runner on second base. And that's Noel Cuevas. He takes his lead. And the shortstop for the Owls, Brandon Brewer, tries to sneak in behind him as Meade whirled around to fake the throw. See if they try to throw him out. There's the throw, and that's in there for a strike, just on the inside corner.
Interactive, that one little one, and it should turn around and smile.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Just a little ticker on that. And the strikeout was big. It looked like he was trying to keep the ball away from him, and he ends up striking him out after going 3-0. Comes back with 3 straight strikes. That'll bring up Scott Woodward, the third baseman, batting from the left side. That one's fouled off, and everybody's chasing after that ball over there on the berm. So that'll run the count. No balls and a strike. Woodward hitting .333 with 2 RBIs. In there for a strike, and the umpire's taking his time making those calls, but it's 0-2 to Woodward with 1 out. Meade with the strikeout of Kirkland, working on Woodward. That one's hit right to the shortstop, who goes to third and gets him out. They take the lead runner on the fielder's choice on a nice play there by the shortstop Brewer. Gets it over to Cowart at third, and there's 2 down with the runner on first. Yep. That'll bring up Andrew Edge. Edge hitting .258. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. He's the DH, hitting in the 6 hole.
So Noah Cuevas did he get 5?
He just got thrown out at third out on the hit. That's why it's a fielder's choice, because that means that somebody got out on his hit. There's a swing and a miss there. Gets away from Larson, and the runner moves on to second. They got this strike, and it's 0-2. And Woodward goes to second base, so there's a runner on second with 2 out. 0-2 to Edge. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 strikeouts in the inning, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. At the end of an inning and a half, it's Ogden 0 and Ormal 0. They will send up their 4th, 5th, and 6th batters. In the bottom of the second, it'll be Parks, Hall, and Jones. Parks, the DH, hitting 500. Frazier Hall hitting 692. And Ryan Jones, the left fielder, hitting 310.
It will be one of 3 right giveaways for the season. For the first 250 kids, 12 years and under. Saturday, July 9th. Kids giveaway item number 3 for the first 500 kids, 12 and under. And Timpanogos Harley will be raffling a motorcycle weekend.
As a team,
Sunday, July 10th.
the Owls are hitting 332.
General admission ticket.
And their the pitcher's ERA before last night was 371.
Also tomorrow.
So the Owls have started out strong the first part of this season. And tonight they're facing Gomez, and Gomez looked very tough in the first inning.
100% of profits will benefit the Nick H. Hart Memorial Fund, which supports
Jared Parks, the DH, will lead off here in the second. He comes in hitting 500 on the year. And 30 at bats, so red hot Jared Parks. 88 mile an hour pitch on that.
Leading off, designated hitter, Jared Parks.
So Parks steps up. He has 2 home runs on the year, 7 RBIs. One of the leaders in the league, along with Cowart, hitting in the 500s after the 10th game of the year. So a very hot start for the young Owls. That one's in there for a strike, and Gomez throwing nothing but strikes in the first inning plus. The Owls started off yesterday with the 3-0 lead and then ended up losing that game 8-6. No score here in the bottom of the second inning. The pitch by Gomez is inside. 2 balls and a strike to Parks. That one is low and outside for ball 3, 3-1. inside, and it may have hit him on the chest. So hits Batman.
Fraser Hall.
Being hit by the pitch was Parks, and he'll go to first base. That'll bring up Fraser Hall. Hall hitting .691 with 1 home run, 4 RBIs. Hall has 9 hits in 13 at-bats. Runner on first, nobody out. That one is high for ball 2. So after starting out throwing a lot of strikes, Gomez suddenly can't find the plate. That one is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Is that a shadow, or what is that out there? That yellow? So Hall, the first baseman, with a 2-1 count. That one's hit sharply. It's getting past the center fielder. Around first goes Parks, round second. Now he's coming in from third, and a double for Hall as Parks scores the first run of the game for the Owls, and it's 1-0 here in the bottom of the second. So a RBI double
left fielder
for Hall,
Ryan Jones.
and Ryan Jones, the left fielder, comes in. He's hitting .310. So coming in all the way from first base to score is Jared Parks on Fraser's double. So with nobody out and runner on second base, a run in, and the Owls jump on top, and that one is inside. That was close, as Jones thought he just about had to take that on the elbow. Just does get out of the way, and it is 1-0 to Jones. Ryan Jones, the left fielder, trying to pick up Hall, who's standing on second after a double that brought in Parks to give the Owls the lead. Gomez looks really strong in the first inning. The second inning is a little bit shaky. And that one's outside for ball 2. That one's in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Ryan Jones out of Wichita, Kansas. Last year he played at Cedar Rapids with the Colonels, and that's where last year's Owls are. There's about 15 of the 2010 Owls in Cedar Rapids in the everyday lineup for the Colonels. And Gomez staring down Jones. Puts down a nice bunt, and he is going to be safe at first. So Jones moves the Parks over, or Hall over to third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. And Jones gets on first with a bunt. That ball didn't go very far, but it just died. And Gomez and Vasquez, neither one able to get to that in time to get a throw. So runners at the corners, nobody out for the Owls. And that brings up Gary Mitchell. Mitchell hitting 200 with 2 home runs and 9 RBIs. Got a chance for another one right here as Gomez goes high for ball 1. So you're only as good as your last pitch, and so far Gomez struggling here in the second inning. Faced the minimum in the first inning, 3 up, 3 down. Here in the second, he's faced 4, still nobody out. Mitchell being the 4th batter. And count is 1-1 to Mitchell. Mitchell, the right fielder. Gomez comes set, goes to first, not in time. Trying to make sure that Jones stays close over there. And Jones puts down a beautiful bunt to get on first and move the runner to third. There's the pitch by Gomez. Off speed, 77-mile-an-hour pitch. Off the plate for ball 2. Mitchell out of Huntington Valley, Pennsylvania. Last played with the Tempe Angels in the Arizona League last year. Mitchell bats left and throws right. 21st round draft pick out in 2010. Gomez looks over at first base. Makes Jones go back. Hall standing at third. There's the pitch, and that one's in there for a strike, and Mitchell strikes out for the first out of the inning. And there's 1 down with runners at the corners for the catcher, Francis Larson. And Larson comes in hitting .350 with a home run and 8 RBIs. And in the first inning, threw out Schiebler trying to steal second. So great job this early in the year for the catchers for the Owls. That one is off the plate and low for ball 1. Larson hitting .350 here early. Larson, a right-hander out of Dana Point, California. Last played at UC Irvine. There goes the runner, and that one's popped up. The runner will have to go back. That's in foul territory, and the catch can't be made by Matt Kirkland as he misjudges it. I think the sun got in the way too, and he tried to catch that over his shoulder, and it bounced off the heel of his glove. And all it is a long strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Owls have already plated 1 here in the inning, and it's 1 down with 2 on. Runners at the corners. Gomez facing Larson. Gomez comes set, goes to first once again. There's the pitch, and Larson holds up and runs the count to 2 balls and a strike. Gomez seems a little bit uncomfortable on the mound right now as he faces the number 8 hitter. A swing and a miss by Larson. And it's... Did he swing at that? He didn't swing? I don't know why. I thought he swung. I thought he swung at that, but he didn't. 3 balls and a strike. Larson being very patient at the plate. Oh man. A lot of fans wanted a balk on that. Didn't get the call. Gomez seeming very uncomfortable as he's trying to get his feet planted on the mound where he wants them. The sun hasn't quite got to where he wants it yet. Swing and a miss. Like he may have fouled that off. 3-2. Full count with 1 out. Runners at the corners. Gomez once again going over to first. Still only 1 out. This has been a long bottom of the 2nd inning. Well, there goes the runner, and he walked him. The base will be loaded with 1 out as Larson works Gomez for a walk, and there's Al's on every base. And here comes the manager. For the Raptors, after a very good first inning, the Raptors manager wants to talk it over with his pitcher. Actually, that's the pitching coach, Bill Seamus. Seamus trying to see if he can help out Gomez right now. He's got the bases loaded with 1 out. And the bottom of the order, Drew Martinez steps to the plate. Martinez batting left-handed, just getting up. No at-bats. So this is his first at-bat of the year. Everybody's playing in. Throws a strike. Drew Martinez, the left or the center fielder, and Martinez out of Tennessee by way of the University of Memphis. Pitch by Gomez is check swing. Did he go around? Yes. So no balls and 2 strikes. The fans didn't like that as the Boo Birds come out again here at Brent Brown Ballpark here in Orem. So now the sun is gone down far enough that Martinez's eyes aren't looking right into the sun. He's got himself into the shade. That one's goes right to the second baseman and on to first for the double play. A big double play ball on that one by Gomez to get Martinez, as they got Larson at second and Martinez at first. So they end up, the Als get 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error by the Raptors, and at the end of 2 complete, Orem now 1 and Ogden nothing, as we go to the top of the 3rd inning.